Welcome to the library's Lunch and Learn session on OneSearch, the library's search tool. The Lunch and Learn program is an ongoing series of mini lectures on a variety of research-based topics and databases. Please check the Lunch and Learn page, the library homepage, for more information. Let's get started. This session will give you an overview of the many new and exciting features available in OneSearch. As we have a limited amount of time during this session, please watch for upcoming talks or contact the reference staff if you need help with research skills or a more in-depth tutorial of OneSearch's features. Today's objectives include how to access and navigate OneSearch, to introduce key features including citation, favorites, and journal search, how to access resources through OneSearch, and how to get the most from your search, including signing in, Boolean operators, and filters. If you're interested in the PowerPoint guiding this session, it can be downloaded from this address. Please note that it is case sensitive. The PowerPoint includes many links and related resources as well as detailed speaking notes. Just some quick points so that we're all starting on the same page. We'll always start at the library. The webpage is library.rrc.ca. Everything I'm showing you will be available 24/7, 365 to any internet-connected device, and we'll always log in with college username and password. To access on OneSearch from the library homepage, we'll find it right in the middle. It's the big green box. From the homepage, you can do simple searches by typing in your keyword and clicking search. Or, and this is what I recommend to anybody doing research, click on Advanced Search. Here we can build more complex searches and access more features. We're going to focus on Advanced Search for this session. From within OneSearch, we can see that there are many options across the top of the screen. We can return to the library homepage by clicking the logo. We can access basic search by clicking Library Search. We can search for journal if we know the title, or course reserves. We can access the complete list of databases, including those that are not included in OneSearch. We can request an interlibrary loan, view search history, see our pinned favorites, and sign in and access the My Account actions. First things first. To get the best results and access all the features, always sign in. Make it a habit to sign in before you start doing your research. This system uses the same username and password as Hub, Learn, and other college accounts, so you don't need to create a new account or remember a new password. Just click the Sign In button and it will all look very familiar. Signing in will allow you to access more results, as not all databases work without you being signed in. Save your searches, and pin and tag your favorite results. OneSearch, like many other databases, is sensitive to how searches are built. Lots of people, including staff and students, get hung up here. If you forget everything else I tell you, remember this one slide. Always put operators in capitals. OneSearch won't recognize them as operators in lowercase, and it will treat them as regular keywords. A search of the word or, in lowercase, resulted in over 8 million hits. As you can imagine, this can impact your search results. And always put phrases in quotations. This ensures that the phrase is treated as a unit and not a group of individual keywords. These rules apply to most databases, so it's a good idea to get into the habit regardless of which database you're in, even Google. If it's sensitive like OneSearch, you're covered and you get better results. If it's not sensitive, then it hasn't cost you anything. OneSearch has a few hidden features. Literally, you can only see them when you hover over that filter with your mouse. Filters, or sometimes called limiters, allow you to further refine your results. There are two main functions to the filters in OneSearch. First, we can click on the visible gray box to the left of the filter term, and your search will include only the results that contain that tag. For example, click the box next to peer review, and we'll only see the peer-reviewed articles. Or we can click on the hidden red box to the right of the filter term. You'll only see it when you hover over the term. This box will exclude all results that contain that tag. In this case, we click the box beside middle-aged and we exclude any articles that contain that topic. Activated filters will appear in the active filter list, the top of the filter column. Be cautious how many of these you use and in what combination, as you can quickly exclude all results and end with nothing. To remove a filter, click the X next to the active filter. Another nice feature is the hidden filter lock. This allows you to make the filter persistent. Normally, when you change your search and search again, you would have to reapply all your filters. The lock will make them stick. You can only see this option when you hover over an active filter. To toggle the lock on and off, click the blue lock icon on that active filter. Here's an example of how I might do a search if this was my assignment. My topic, family visitation policy in acute care settings. The advanced search gives me more flexibility for doing more complex searches. Across the top, we can select what type of resource we're going to search for. For example, articles. If you're going to be looking for something more specific, you can apply a combination of filters after you click search. For example, available online plus book gives us only ebooks. If you have a time range requirement, say the last 5 years, you can set it the date functions to the right. You only need to enter the years unless a month is necessary. Now use the boxes to build your search query. Each box starts with 2 drop-down options that can determine where we're going to look for the information. These are similar to filters. The Any Field drop-down specifies which field to search. Here we can isolate out specific titles or authors, and the default Any field looks everywhere, including the text. The Contains drop-down specifies phrase sensitivity. How close do the results need to be? For example, the results contain this word, are exactly this word, or maybe just start with this word. Enter your search terms in the boxes. Note each box is separated by a Boolean operator defaulted to AND. OneSearch will allow you to add more boxes by clicking the Add a New Line button, and to remove your search and start again, click Clear. When you're ready to continue, click Search. Let's look at the search results. Before we even get to the details screen, we can see what kind of resource it is, a book, an article, and so on, in this case an article, where this article comes from, in this case the British Journal of Nursing, along with specific issue information, how old is it peer-reviewed, and is it available? Available online tells us that it's likely a full text and is available through our database collections. If you were looking at a physical item, you would see a call number and campus location here. From here we can do many actions, but now let's click on the title link and take a closer look at the details of this item on the next slide. From here we can get a lot more information, including a short abstract or description, a hyperlinked list of subjects, where the item is located, either a physical location in the library or a specific database, and if it's an online resources, links to access the item online. There's functions here as well, including print or email. We could click on the push pin at the top right-hand corner and add it to our favorites. We can get a quick reference to paste into a document by clicking Citation, and links directly back to this document using permalink. We also can access RefWorks from here. RefWorks is a new feature, and we'll take a little bit of time at the end to talk about it, but essentially it allows us to export the whole reference into a useful online software. Likely though, the most important part of the screen is View Online. This is where you will see how you can actually access the resource. If it's an online item, such as an article, you'll see a link to the database. If it's a physical item, such as a book, this area will be called Location, and will show the specific physical location of the item as well as if it is available to be borrowed. Okay, so hands up. Who likes to do inline citation and build that reference list? Nope, no hands. It's true, nobody likes to do citation. The good news is that there are some tools to make it easier. OneSearch provides you with the ability to capture the reference for the article that you're looking at easily. Click on Citation, select your format style, click Copy, and paste it into your document. Okay, we're going to go off track for a bit of shameless promotion. RefWorks is a reference management software, and all students and faculty have access. RefWorks allows you to save the sources you find, i.e. an article or a book or even a web page, in the form of a reference record. You can then use that record to create an inline citation, or using the plugins, import that citation and automatically generate a reference list in your document. It's very useful software, especially for students who are going to be doing a lot of research. We could spend all day talking about RefWorks, but that isn't the point of this information session. If you want to know more about RefWorks, check out the library guide. It has everything you need to get started. And if you're still struggling, don't hesitate to contact the library for help. We mentioned pins earlier, so let's dig a little deeper on how that works. OneSearch will allow you to pin results to your favorites. Articles, books, videos, whatever you can find in OneSearch, you can pin. A huge plus when working on research projects. To add a result to your favorites, click the pushpin icon beside the result. To view all favorites, click the pin icon on the green banner at the top. You can add labels similar to tags to your favorites, allowing you to sort and filter your favorites collection. These are your labels. You can name them whatever makes sense to you. Some students use a class or assignment name, others use keywords. You can also apply multiple labels, giving you lots of flexibility. You can also pin your whole search query. This can be helpful if you're using a complex search and you want to revisit it at a later time, or if you need to track what you did. This type of tracking becomes critical if you're doing any type of literature review or study. Part of the process is to document how you found your results, not just what those results were. There's two ways to save your search. Click Save Query above the search results, or go to the search history and you can see a pushpin icon beside the searches that you've completed. Click the pin to save the search. You can also set up notifications. Notifications will let you know if new content has been added to the search since you last saved it. Keep in mind, search history is only available for the current session. If you leave OneSearch, it will be gone. Let's backtrack a moment and look at a slightly different way of searching. When you know the journal name or you want to search for a specific journal, you can use Journal Search. Click Journal Search in the toolbar. Enter the name of the journal, or start to. This search is predictive. It knows the names of the journals we have subscribed to and will try to help. Click Search, and the requested journal will be displayed in the results. You'll see that the search results look very familiar. Don't forget, you can pin your favorite journals as well. On the Details page, we have a new feature, Search Inside. This will automatically formulate your search to look in just the journal selected. This works for both print and electronic journals. You can also click on the database's link to just browse through the issues. We've reached the end. As part of the library's Lunch and Learn program, a guide has been created to accompany the content covered here today. Please visit the guide for more information on this topic. A direct link will also be added to the Lunch and Learn page on the library's website. Do you have more questions? Don't hesitate to contact us. You can contact the facilitator of this presentation directly by email, or go to the library homepage and click on the Ask Us button to open a chat with the reference desk. Thank you for attending, and please check the webpage for more information about other Lunch and Learn sessions. New web videos will be added weekly, and live presentations will continue in fall 2020.